pretty badly. I mean, he's strong in lane. He's got some good. He's got good base damage. He's got good harassment. But he's a hero you pick for the ultimate and the fatal bonds. You pick it for that big AoE combo. You're not picking him for his laning phase because if you want that, there are other heroes that offer you more before level 6. Wow. All I could say is wow. I mean, really, Warlock Pudge. I never thought I'd see this from M5.
How do you lane this if you're M5? What is going through PGG's brain right now? Is it just a lot of vodka, or is this something truly ingenious?
It's hard to say. Okay, let's try and figure out how EHOME are going to lane this. I think it'll be a solo Quap, a solo Rubik. Rubik most likely mid. It could be an offensive tri-lane for EHOME, or probably more likely a defensive tri-lane and then the Quap soloing top. But either of those options are available for them. So if those are the lanes you're looking towards, well, if it's Rubik mid, Pudge will not be miserable there. It's certainly a lot better than Queen of Pain mid. So maybe Pudge could solo. Yeah, I just don't know for M5. I mean, my main question is where do you put the Pudge? And in fact, it looks like it will be top. And let's introduce the players while we have a moment here. Blood Angel going to be playing that Pudge, so that's the answer. There's your answer. It will be Blood Angel. PGG on the support Warlock going towards the bottom lane. Looks like he may be just warding for Admir, or maybe... No, he's going to rotate back towards mid. Admir playing that Windrunner. Looks like it will be soloing bottom. Inmate on the Venomancer. And Silent going to be playing a farming Sand King. Either a dual lane mid or maybe soloing.
Yeah, we'll see how they want to do this. EHOME, otherwise, we have seen them on the Radiant side. We've got Lan M playing the carry hero, the Naga Siren. The great setup for this AoE combo. We've got PCT, Perfect Cat on the Titan. We've got MMY, X, Die, the Stormstorm from last game, actually playing a support Rubik. It's going to be QQQ on the solo mid Queen of Pain, and King J soloing the bottom lane as a Leshrac. So, Leshrac not as the support.
PGG, don't go there. It's Riptide at level 1, so he should be okay. And in fact, Lamb, the Gale missing everything. Disastrous for initiation here for M5 and Burrow Strike on 2. That might keep him alive. One more right click. No, the Salve. Inmate will survive. DD even picked up by Silent, and now a big turnaround opportunity here. Gale cooling down in 8 seconds, but there you go, the Riptide, so spammable. First blood picked up, another Blinken right off the bat. M5 being absolutely routed. 2 heroes dead, a Salve forced as well. 500 gold lost for them. Well, they don't lose that gold because they already spent most of theirs, but a bunch of gold into the pockets of EHOME. And if you want to run an offensive tri-lane, you can't ask for a better start than that.
That was absolutely fantastic, and that I like. I mean, you can say, "Oh, why didn't Nagastar get any snare?" But that Riptide at level 1, the minus armor, 130 damage. That's a really strong spell to have at level 1, and as long as you can get close enough, and with a gush, as well as the Rubik as well with the nuke. Well, Rubik hasn't gone telekinesis. They're going to be continuing being aggressive at top lane. The Riptide just tearing them apart. PGG went for level 1 fatal bonds, but it's going to do a bit of damage. It's going to sort of chip away at them, but I don't feel that they're going to be able to do enough damage to actually get heroes. It's going to be the minus armor strategy over on EHOME that's going to be doing the real damage.
Well, unfortunately for Naga, she didn't get any of those kills. Still, though, the regen, or maybe she got 1. No, she didn't get any, just 2 assists. So Lamb is not actually going to have a quick rune of health or any sort of HP regen, but the regen from his team can be used to help keep him up healthy. In the middle lane, it's QQQ up against Inmate, and well, Gale to start, as well as Burrow Strike. QQQ has the blink, trying to get a blink up to the high ground. Might actually, no, he should just live, but dropping very low. As far as good matchups go versus the Queen of Pain, I think this dual lane can kill her. They will need level 3, probably on the Sand King for that burst and Burrow Strike, as well as a point in Poison Sting. Inmate went for the wards. That's a little surprising. I think actually with Poison Sting they would have gotten the kill there.
Yeah, no, I think Poison Sting would have been a bit more of an aggressive build, but I think maybe they're just having Sand King at the early farm, and then they're going to let Veno take over the mid lane and just use sort of the max out Plague Wards. But you can still get those by level 7, even with a point in Poison Sting, so I definitely agree it would have been a slightly better option. But Sand King, he's got his bottle now, he's got his level 3, and they can look to be more aggressive on this Queen of Pain at mid. Top lane, though, I feel this Pudge is just not going to be able to get into the game. It's just so hard to get any farm, any XP, and there's not really any openings to actually go for a hook and get some kills. You're just going to be hooking in EHOME to help EHOME get some more kills.
It's the laning for the Pudge. That's the weakness of the hero. He's not a strong laning hero. Normally you want to pick a lot of heroes that can complement him well, that can dominate solo lanes. We've even seen Navi, they'll run a jungler to try and set up the Pudge early on, something like a Chen. And then having a really strong support, maybe a Crystal Maiden to initiate. But the lane here is not strong. I mean, Warlock, Fatal Bond, Harass, it's nice, but like you said, they're unlikely to get kills off of that. Oh, bottom lane, Admir going toe-to-toe here with King J, and actually taking a lot of damage for Edict. The Gale misses. Oh no, the power shot will get the kill though. Inmate just not connecting on these scales. Meanwhile, up top, net onto Blood Angel. Blood Angel caught out. No heal actually picked up yet. PGG still level 1, and Blood Angel will take a fall. Hook, a sort of defiant last stand, not going to be enough. The tri-lane working out wonderfully for EHOME here. Offensive tri-lane Naga Siren, one of the most powerful tri-lanes in the game, and it certainly didn't hurt to get a first blood and another kill off the bat for these heroes. Boots on PCT, 350 gold in the bank for Rubik, and a bunch of levels to boot. It's looking good for EHOME, especially in this lane.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about last game how M5 ran the offensive trial. It's important you don't fall behind. I mean, you don't have to get heaps of kills, but you just have to stay even level or slightly ahead. And that's what EHOME are doing with their offensive trial, where M5 failed last game. So far it's looking good, and it's looking even better. PGG going to go down so much burst damage. Another kill going their way. All EHOME really need now is a pair of arcane boots, either on the Tide or the Naga Siren, and they're going to be looking even better. Mid lane, Sanking in a lot of trouble, and this could be the end of Sanking. One more scream, he's getting away, and it looks like QQQ may have gone in too far. Blink and a couple right clicks, has got a scream. Sanking actually looking for a stun. Great individual play there coming out of Silent, out-maneuvering QQQ on that Queen of Pain.
Yeah, a little sloppy there by QQQ. Really wanted to kill off the Sand King. I mean, I feel for QQQ. He doesn't need these kills. Sure, it's great if you get them, and understandably went for it. Sand King was very, very low. But you're winning top, your bottom lane not doing too badly. King J, 21 CS. I mean, in fact, he's doing great. Even though he died, he is leading the way for the entire game in terms of farm. Tie with the Naga. I feel this Queen of Pain, all you need to do for QQQ, get your levels, get up to 7, get your boots maybe, and then look to get aggressive. Down bottom though, King J, out of mana, very greedy play by him. He should take a fall here. Ward's being dropped, cannot tango through. King J absolutely screwed. No, he turns it around. The long range lightning bounce. Is he going to get a double off of this one, God? He does, and he will not live.
Oh,
what a play.
God.
Oh man, M5 are in a world of trouble now.
King J just somehow managing to get a bit of extra HP, a bit of extra mana from that bottle, and then Lightning Storm, I don't even know.
No stun.
That was just something special.
This is a Leshrac who's not even getting stunned. We almost always see at least 1 point. Man, this is innovative.
He's got one in it now.
Yeah.
Did he just get it now at level 6?
He's
got the 1 point in sticker.
Top lane, it's Blood Angel, gets netted up, hook back in. He will go down though. PCT still alive, has the boot, should be able to run. There's the Fatal Bonds doing a lot of damage here, but not actually killing anyone off at MMY, waiting for telekinesis. Shackle shot, not gonna latch. Oh, that tree was eaten. Otherwise it would have. And oh, another nuke. In comes KJ. There's your Queen of Pain. And down they go. M5 in the absolute disaster for them in every single lane. Inmate now, the next to fall, the net. Everybody by M5, one by one, in they come, getting picked off, getting brought down, and now Blood Angel will be the next to take a spill. Edict and Rod just bringing him down faster. It is an absolute... I mean, I'm running out of words to describe this, guys, but it's looking horrible right now. The GG at 6 minutes into the game. I mean, it's a big lead. I still feel you can come back from 3,000 gold deficit and 3,000 experience. But M5, they've had enough. 6 minutes. I mean, oh man, have we ever seen this? I think this may be a first.
EHOME just turned it on, man. I don't even know what to say. I mean, that was just absolute slaughter at the top lane. They all have their arcane boots up. I mean, we talked up the Naga Siren ultimate combo, but that was just all about the aggressive trial. And the solos just absolutely outplaying Moscow 5. And EHOME are looking damn freaking scary.
Wow. 6 minute GG. I mean, I will say, the way this game was going, I wouldn't have been surprised at all. Maybe a 10, 15 minute, even a 20 minute GG. It was going that way, the way for EHOME in a hurry. They were winning the solo lane. The only thing M5 really had was some farm on the Sand King. Well, M5 go for a very unusual draft, Warlock and Pudge, and we see the weakness of both of those heroes in the lane. They have a lot of potential if they get to 6 with the Warlock quickly, if the Pudge gets some levels and farm. But M5 never have a chance. EHOME crushing through them, especially in game number 2. They take the series, and well, gods, I think this is at least 2. EHOME has played all their group matches, or do they have 1 left? I think they played.
EHOME are 3-0 in their group. They beat M5, they beat AL 2-0, they beat Complexity 2-1. It doesn't really matter what the score was because they're 3-0. No other team can tie with them. And they're going to go through in the first position in their group very convincingly. They didn't really struggle in any of their matches except slightly against Complexity.